Did anyone else feel like they slipped into a different dimension this week? Because I know I did. Here's your weekly recap of chaos in under 2 minutes. And guys, before we get into it, please like, comment, and share. That's the only way my videos get out. Let's get back to this week's episode of the Twilight Zone. First, the Blizzard Brigade chose Charlotte as their next victim, only to be chased in the woods by Charlotte residents. Then we found out that Kash Patel's girlfriend, not spouse, not diplomat, not elected official, is receiving taxpayer-funded security detail just months after a former vice president was stripped of hers. Next, the top ethics official in the DOJ is now alleging by sworn statement that he lost his job for doing his job and enforcing ethics. Then, in a huge surprise, a dipshit Don appointed judge out of Texas ruled that those gerrymandered maps in Texas are illegal to use. But of course, the Supreme Court is now blocking this temporarily. Then, Congress passed the release of the Epstein files almost unanimously across the House and Senate. Only one House member, Clay Higgins, please fucking check his computer, voted no. Since then, survivors have come forward saying that they're receiving multiple unaliving threats. Then, in retaliation to Democratic lawmakers who are also veterans making a video simply informing service members it is their right and duty to refuse illegal or unlawful orders, Cheeto Von Tweedo is calling for their unaliving by rope. And speaking of rope, this week the Coast Guard tried to quietly declassify two infamous hate symbols, one involving a rope and the other tied directly to the mustache man, only to then reclassify them due to bipartisan public outrage. And in the Oval Office, the Orange Chair has now developed a man crush on Zohran Mamdani, the same guy that MAGA swears is a jihadist trying to bring Sharia law to New York City. Then AOC and Mamdani, both famously anti-corporation, anti-establishment, are saying that it is not time to primary Hakeem Jeffries. That's fucking weird. And to finish the week, Marjorie Taylor Greene has announced she is resigning from Congress. Her last day will be January 5th, 2026. This will leave her party with only one vote before the majority collapses. Hit follow and subscribe because we say what legacy media doesn't have the balls to.